Hey everybody, today I am going to be telling you a story, the story of my beginning in Tap Sports Baseball in honor of my 100 subscriber mark, which I understand is perhaps not the most lofty goal or anything like that, but I'm really amazed that you guys have gotten me to this mark so quickly. And so I wanted to share a little bit about how I got into the game, how long I've been playing, and kind of how I remember it years ago, and how playing it now, I kind of look back at those times fondly, and how it kind of reminds me a lot of what I was doing around that time. And you know, this was years and years ago, so I'm really excited to kind of share that story, and I'm really happy that I've gotten to 100 subscribers, so I thank you guys for that. Argent C commented on one of my videos, and he said, "Hey, I'm your 100th subscriber," and I was like, holy crap, I've only been doing this for like a month up to this point. So thank you so much, Argent. Thank you so much to the 99 others that are subscribed to the channel, and we hope to get even more. So if you're not subscribed and you'd like to, feel free. But today, no gameplay. I'm just going to be kind of telling you the story of how I got into Tap Sports Baseball. So it was 2018. I feel like the year was 2018, the year of our Lord. So it was 2018, and I was with a couple of my buddies, and we were on vacation, and a few of these guys I were with are huge baseball fans, way bigger than I am. I've mentioned it before, but I'm a big Pittsburgh Pirates fan. It's kind of the only baseball I watch, which, you know, granted the last couple of years has been, you know, not so hot. Let me clarify. My entire lifetime has been not so hot. So I'm down here vacationing with all these big baseball fans, and it was actually during the trade deadline of the Major League Baseball season. And I remember, you know, we're chilling at the beach house, and they're like, "You got to download this game. You got to download this game." And so, I don't know. There's like maybe 4, 5, 6 of us down there, and we all get this game, Tap Sports Baseball. And Tap Sports Baseball 18, I guess, would have been the year. And we all download this game. We're all having fun with it. We're playing it all the time. It's like when we wake up before we go out to the beach and all this stuff, we're playing this game. And it was a really, really good time. The reason why it sticks out to me is because in 2018, we were down there for the trade deadline, and the Pittsburgh Pirates made a trade that many of you will probably remember. The Pittsburgh Pirates traded Tyler Glasnow, Austin Meadows, and a player to be named later for Chris Archer, which has since become one of the worst trades in baseball. I don't want to say in baseball history. I don't think I can confidently say that, but I've heard that before. I think I can pretty confidently say, at least since the turn of the century, it's considered one of the worst trades. Chris Archer has, well, let's say he didn't exactly pan out for the Pirates. He was over the hill when the Pirates got him, and he really didn't turn back the clock at all. And what was more unfortunate was, at the time, Austin Meadows is like this, you know, like this possible power. He's batting 300. He's playing outfield. Tyler Glasnow is like this young arm. He really struggled with the Pirates, but he had such good stuff. And then he goes to Tampa Bay and plays really well. He pitches, you know, in the World Series and all this stuff. And then the icing on the cake, which I don't know that we knew this at the time, but the player to be named later ended up being Shane Baz, who I think right now is like a top 20 prospect in Major League Baseball. He's a pitcher. I think he's a righty. So this trade just like totally blows up in their face. Granted, Meadows doesn't play for Tampa anymore. Glasnow had Tommy John surgery. Baz is still a great prospect. And I know some of my friends have said like Baz is probably going to be the best player that comes out of that trade. And he was just like a player to be named later, which is kind of crazy to me. But one of the craziest things is I have this weird fondness for that trade, knowing that, you know, I started playing this game when this trade happened, before this trade happened. And it was such a huge part of what I think about now when I play the game every once in a while. A lot of those guys that played the game with me then still play. They're in my club now. If you'll notice, 3 of our club members' names are, well, mine is Jeff Locke Fan Club. One of them is Rod Barajas, and the other one is Clint Barmas. So we're Pirates fans. It's pretty clear about that. But it's weird because there's this weird fondness for this trade that turned out so poorly for the team that I like. Just completely blew up in their face. Nothing worked out from it. The guy that they got just struggled so mightily, yet I still kind of have this weird fondness for the game, so much so that 5 years later, not only am I still playing the game, but I'm making content for YouTube about it, and I've really been enjoying that. It's kind of like this weird combination of two hobbies that I have, this kind of silly iPhone game that I just spend a lot of time playing and have really enjoyed, just keeping up with the players' names and kind of seeing the faces and that sort of thing. It's the same sort of thing that I liked about playing games like 2K and Madden, where, I just get to see the players a little bit more and interact with the game and feel like a little more part of it. And that's what I feel like I kind of get with Tap Sports Baseball. And that's what I really, really love about it. But it's funny because, like I said, I have these connections. I want to show you guys something. So Tyler Glasnow, whenever he was coming up in the Pirates system, he was at AA Altoona Curve, and I actually went to a game. And I think I've actually might have worn this shirt in a video before, but it's an Altoona Curve shirt, and it's actually a Tyler Glasnow jersey, which is so funny to me. I think it's just like the most ridiculous sports attire that I have. Aside from, I do have a Willie Cauley-Stein Sacramento Kings shirt, so it's probably not as ridiculous as that. Like I said, this is kind of a connection of two hobbies that I have. I mean, I love making videos. This is something that I've kind of been doing for years and years, and I just play this game all the time. And I was, on YouTube looking for guys that played this game, and Tap 22 came out, and I was like, I don't see anyone making any content about this. I'd love to do this. I know that there are other people that are like me looking for this kind of content and just trying to immerse themselves in the game a little bit more, get a little bit better at the game, and have a little bit more fun with this hobby, knowing a little bit more about it. So I just started making videos and recording myself, and I had the equipment and I had the means, I had the knowledge. I've been playing this game for 5 years now. So I was just ready to dive in, and I was ready to kind of connect these two hobbies that I have, and it's been really fun so far. And it's just been a really fun time for me, and I just want to say thank you to you guys for subscribing, getting me to 100 subscribers. I mean, guys, you killed it. I mean, it's been like a month, and I'm already at 100 subscribers, which, look, I get it. It's not a huge number. I know some people are probably watching this video like, oh, you're celebrating 100 subscribers, but I just think it's really cool that there's that many people that want to watch me play this game and want to play alongside with me and talk to me about this game. I respond to so many of the comments. People are asking me questions. People are telling me about their team, and that's the kind of stuff I love. I'd love to hear those kind of stories, because that's the kind of stories that I have with this game, as I just kind of told you guys. So it's just been a really good time, and I'd love to hear your stories about how you started playing the game. Do you play with any of your friends? Do you have any connections like that? Is there anything you remember about certain cards that you had or anything like that? I'd love to hear that kind of stuff. So let me know. Thank you guys again for 100 subscribers. And hey, let's get to 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. What? We don't have to set a limit. Let's go to 1 million. I don't think I'm going to get 1 million, but we'll try. We'll do our best. All right, folks. Take care. Thank you guys again. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And hey, love yourself. Okay. Thanks, guys.